Okay, guys. Tough day for the Giants last night. They look sluggish. They look bad. Patriots look better. Obviously, 2-11 team should be worse than the 2-10 or 11-2 team. So, obviously, you're gonna. Oh, hi, Boba. You're gonna. You're gonna need to start looking at mock drafts because you're gonna be. You're gonna be done. Hey, stop sniffing the camera, please. All right. Anyways, so yeah. We're gonna start looking at some mock draft. This is a CBS mock draft, so they have downs going here. I don't know. I don't know. Uh, it's mainly the question of do NFL teams value the positional value more than anything? But I don't know if the Giants will take downs here. They might take Tate. I doubt they'll take Reese because it would feel redundant with the Abdul Carter pick last year. So I doubt they'll take Reese, and even if he's available, I doubt they will. They will obviously won't take a quarterback. I doubt they'll take Folk either. But yeah, I don't know. They won't take an edge here. The edge class is very okay. There's not elite talent, physicals wise. There's no real edge talent. This is just in general. Not even for the Giants. This is just in general. There's not much edge talent physically wise. Some of these big guys I don't know. Keldrick Folk's pretty big, so he can move on the inside. Ruben Bain isn't a big guy though. He's 275, but he's not a big guy. He's physical, and he'll blow up some plays, but he also needs to be consistent, just like Miami. Same with Quincy Rhodes Jr. He's also just not a. He has good size, but CBS has good size, but he's one of the longer people. He can really bull rush if needed, but I don't know. I'm not very. I don't know. I'm not very keen in on this edge class. There's a lot of picks to be made, but I don't think there's really one blue chip guy other than Reese and maybe Bain. So it's gonna be interesting. Because even David Bailey's pretty small too. He has those small arms, and those play pretty big roles in the draft day comparison. So you're gonna have to figure that out. He's only 250 pounds too. Someone like David Bailey, 250 pounds. He's not a great run stopper either at Texas Tech. He's more of a primary pass rusher. So again, you're taking the pass rushing ability with that. So I think Patriots are a good fit for him because the Patriots have been really good this year. But interesting, very interesting. But how was Emmanuel McNeil Warren in a first round mock draft? Stop it, you're crazy. We're gonna do a mock draft, Giants mock draft. Then we're gonna do 7 rounds. It won't be on PFF obviously because I can only do 1 round on there unless you want to pay. So we're gonna do it on mock drafts. It's gonna be a little harder to see, but the picks are gonna be right here. So with the Giants, right? So obviously, yeah. So I would see the Giants trading down here. So maybe let's look at these trade offers. Not good, not good. Maybe this. But they're not getting this year's first, so why would they do that? So I can see the Giants maybe trading with the Raiders or the Jets. Let's try the Jets. We'll go the Jets. Give us this pick. First round pick. For the second pick. And some day 3 picks. Boom. They take Ty Simpson, Fernando Mendoza, Kate Klubnik, Jordan Tyson. That's what I don't like about this draft. Similar, they have Kate Klubnik going in the top 10. Obviously, no one's gonna do that. So that really sucks. Because why would in any world the Steelers take Kate Klubnik when I don't know Sellers is a way better prospect, or Nussmeier, or even Mateer is just a way better prospect than Klubnik. So I don't know why they would do that, but so, and they also don't have Arva Reese going. It's a little inaccurate when it comes to these type of stuff. Also have the Washington Commanders taking Jordan Tyson. I also think that's pretty unrealistic because you have Debo and McLaurin, and I don't really see you need an upgrading there because they played fine on Sunday night. So obviously the Giants could take Caleb Downs here. They could take Cardinal Tate. I don't think Fano or Maigoa is here. And Peter Woods is not worth it. I had him in my mock draft last time, but I don't think he's worth it. I mean, it's been pretty bad there at Clemson. Delane's hands are too short, and arms are too short, so you can't really justify taking that. And McCoy, I don't McCoy with the injury concern, it's too high to take him. Proctor isn't worth it. Sadiq isn't worth it. So it's really between either Arvo Reese, Caleb Downs, or Cardinal Tate here. Jordan Tyson's off the board. If Jordan Tyson was on the board, he'd also be in the running. But I think Caleb Downs is the right pick here. Even though the Giants are not in the top 5, top 7 is still kind of a reach for safety because positional value does hold a lot in NFL front offices. You don't usually see safeties going super high. So take this with a grain of salt. I mean, usually they obviously value the Arvo Reeses or the Keldrick Folks more, or even the Fanos. That's why Fano is going to projecting so high. He hasn't had a great year this year, but tackle is just so important that you have to reach sometimes to get it. So Caleb Downs is the right pick for now, but will the front offices pick him? You don't know. So my mind, Caleb Downs is good. He's literally like a quarterback for the defense. He knows everything. He's not like an Ed Reed type player where he'll pick it off, but he is like a Derwin James type player where he'll stack the box, he'll hit you. So I like that a lot. I think Caleb Downs is a great fit for the Giants. They need secondary. That those safety duos are okay. Holland's okay. Newman's okay, maybe slightly below average, maybe even below average. And that secondary gets torched day in, day out. So you gotta find a way to do that. So we'll go Caleb Downs here. Okay, second pick. If I can find a way to get a third pick here, this would be a good trade. You get a 3rd round pick and a 2nd round pick just for backing up 8. So, and you get a couple day 2 picks. So I think I'm gonna accept that. No, I won't. Actually, I won't do that. So let's chill. Let's chill out. So Sonny Styles is available. I don't think he'll be available in any draft. He's going in some people's top 15. So I don't think Sonny Styles is at play here. But if he's available, you take Sonny Styles. Just for the integrity of this draft, I'm gonna let someone else take him because he won't be available, even if anything's here. Cassius Howell, I don't think will be available either. I think he's gonna jump up. Someone like Mateo Ukulele can still be there maybe. Nussmeier and Sellers I think will still be there unless someone takes them in the back half of QB team like the Rams will. I think Anthony Hill Jr. has a real chance of being there too. I think he's a great fit. Maybe Chris Brazzell, but also the wide receiver class here is pretty deep too. So I don't think Nick Harbor will declare. Jacoby Lane might be a good pick for the Giants here if you can get access, but they don't have a 3rd round pick, so it's gonna be tough. Maybe Singleton, Branch maybe, even if he declares. Bernard would be good, and Brazzell. I'm not a big fan of Brazzell. All those Tennessee volunteer wide receivers are just copy and paste. So let's go with Anthony Hill Jr. How has Sonny Styles not been taking him? It's gonna be a minute before we get our next pick, so we'll cut there. All right, the Giants have 4. Round 4. Darrell Jackson Jr. I'm pretty sure he's like 50, bro. He's old. Nick Harbor. That's the right pick, honestly. If Nick Harbor or Pons. I've heard good draft buzz about Pons. I do see him going in 2nd, maybe 3rd round. So I think the 4th round is a little far for him. But honestly, I can see him falling a little bit. Nick Harbor, I don't think will declare. He's very raw, and South Carolina is terrible this year, so I don't think people will take a chance. He quit track to do football full time, so he's really fast. He's really fast. I watched some of his tape. He's really fast. So I feel like if he refines more of his skills next season, and he's a young guy, so if he refines more of his skills next season, he can maybe be a round 2, maybe even a round 1 pick, depending on how South Carolina plays or if he transfers. So I think Nick Harbor should stay in school. Even if I had to pick between these two, I'll probably take Pons. Secondary is more of a hole for the Giants, so taking this would be a better idea. So you gotta hope like Eric Singleton falls. All right, Amar Coop Jr. is still there. Bear Alexander's still there. He's been pretty good. Anthony Lucas. Either Amari Cooper Jr. or Bear Alexander. I think Bear Alexander is a better pick here. I feel like the Giants can sign a veteran free agent person in free agency. It won't be like a George Pickens type signing, but it will be like a good signing to keep him on the outside, or maybe make a trade for Dart's development. But honestly, you can wait on a wide receiver. Good corners, I feel like, are essential, obviously. So Deion Burks is there too. So I was just chatting about all this. But maybe you take Logan Jones. You're obviously not gonna take back. I think you take Logan Jones here. You need interior offensive line. GVR is getting old. I don't know if he'll be here next season. So getting Logan Jones would be good. More protection, and it gives flexibility with Embo or Bo. So it's not a bad option to take this. And Deion Burks is still there, so we'll take Deion Burks. So yeah, so. And then you probably need a backup tight end or a backup running back. Kaytron Allen's actually a perfect fit here. Kaytron Allen is doing very good at Penn State. He just broke a couple records at Penn State. He's getting close to Saquon's record. So he's a good pick here. With Singletary getting old and Tracy and Scadaboo, both Scadaboo obviously dislocating his ankle and like breaking it, tearing stuff in it. It's gonna be hard to see if he's gonna be the same player. As much as I love the guy, but it's gonna be hard to see if he's the same player. So maybe taking Kaytron Allen here is a good choice. Xavier Chaplin, I don't really think he'll be a pick unless they let Illuminor walk, which I don't think they will, because he's been pretty good this year. So I doubt they'll let him walk. So we'll take Kaytron Allen, get Dart playmaker, and we'll see where that goes from there. Hopefully it'll be pretty good. Penn State running backs, I do not like. I think that's all the picks we have too. It won't even let me zoom out, but I think that's all the picks we have. Yeah, that's it. So Caleb Downs, Anthony Hill, D'Angelo Pons, Bear Alexander, Logan Jones, Deion Burks, Kaytron Allen. Not a bad mock draft. A's all around, A pluses. So obviously you might not take Caleb Downs. You'll take another player like Tate or Tyson if they're available. I'd rather take Lemon that high, but Tate or Tyson will definitely be in play here. Same with Anthony Hill Jr. You can maybe take a secondary instead of Pons. You take a second guy, so that, or you take CJ Allen instead. Both fine picks. Bear Alexander has been pretty good at Oregon, so I wouldn't really change that pick, honestly. They need run help. He's big. He's fast. He'll be able to help. Logan Jones. GVR is on his way out, so Logan Jones or an interior offensive lineman, because this interior offensive lineman class isn't that bad. You take that. So Deion Burks, physical wide receiver. You can use that. Kaytron Allen, good rusher. Singletary getting old. Scadaboo, Tracy injured. He'll fight for a spot. So maybe he won't make the roster. Maybe he'll be on practice squad. Who knows? But I like him here. So yeah, honestly, not a bad mock draft.